I also want to talk about good things that happen because what I do for a living, I help people shift and change, but there is a lot of good moments and a lot of good things happening. So here's a good feeling story, and I appreciate you listening. Years back, I had a foot injury, and the surgeon and the doctor, the wound care doctor, said I would be bedridden for over a year. And I looked at them. They don't know me. They don't know what I do. I looked at them, looked up, looked over, and I said, they don't know me. 3 months it is. So I couldn't wear a shoe on my left foot for over 3 months. It was a massive wound. If you want to see a picture, just reach out to me. And I was actually at Walmart one afternoon, big, massive bandages all over my foot. And an older lady that I've always said hello to and hi, because that's just who I am and who I want everybody to be. She looked at me, she's like, oh my goodness, what happened? And I told her, and I'd had wound care come in every 3 days to pack and unpack the wound. And she's like, oh, please take my number, call me later or text me. If you need help, I'll take the day off. I'll drive you to doctor's appointments, whatever you need, I want to be there for you. And I'm like, that was so beautiful. Because a lot of people said, good luck. And so that night I text her and I said, thank you. And here's my number. Because again, things are yin and yang, back and forth. I also want to be here for you. She's an older lady, probably in her 70s, still working. So 2 nights later, she texted me, checking on me. I said, I'm doing good, of course, but so beautiful. And this is another lesson, to have somebody reach out and just say hi, thinking about you and checking in. So I said, and how are you doing? And she said, my car's going to be repoed tomorrow. And I said, okay. She said, I don't get paid until Friday. I'm hoping that they will wait, but I'm worried that's going to get repoed tomorrow. And as my foot is up and I'm able to do a lot of things, I said, how much do you owe? $220. I said, okay, text me a picture of that and I will pay it. And if you could pay me within 1 to 2 months, that will be fine. And she's like, I'm just crying right now. She's like, I'm just crying. And I said, you could call them, and if they're going to help you, that's beautiful. But I will, first thing tomorrow, immediately pay that for you. And she ended up calling them, and they held off until Friday. So the moral of this story is that there's a lot of good people that sometimes needs a little help. I didn't really need help with my foot. I was able to move around, which is a miracle in itself. She didn't really need help, but we each needed somebody to be in our corner. And that's really what it is. She was able to figure it out, and I'm so thankful and glad that she did. But I'm not going to allow a 70-year-old woman, even if I don't get paid, reimbursed, I'm going to help that person out. That's just who I want to be. And I believe that we want other people to be more like this, to be checking in on each other, to be in somebody's corner, so that when you look back, that you're actually going to see that somebody's also in your corner. Everything is a yin and yang. And sometimes we need to be emotionally available, vulnerable within our own self, to let people not necessarily see that we're struggling, but to see that we need support, love. So take a couple deep breaths. Life is how we show up. And I want to be slow enough that when I see people that I can smile at, help them feel good in that moment, support them, it is going to benefit me in that moment, because I'm just so thankful that I can be there for somebody. And energy has a boomerang effect. I was walking in Walmart with a pretty horrendous foot, and she noticed, and she extended herself. And maybe that's the new energy, the new thought that we want. Am I extending myself enough for people so the universe can connect me with other people just like me? that will extend themselves. We're not here to do life alone. I'm a country girl, so we're pack animals, or we need a tribe. So let's focus right now in this moment and ask ourselves, am I reaching out enough? And can I do a little bit more? Because I know that goodness will come back, possibly from that person or from another person. But everything starts with me. So thank you for listening. Please subscribe. I love the likes, and it warms my heart to see a comment. And if you need help or support, remember, there I am or there are others that want to be in your corner. So thank you.